Yeah, I just made it to the gym, right? So I gotta practice my line. Man, hey dog, man, hey man, just let me live. Oh, I got it. Alright, y'all. I am highly disappointed and satisfied at the same time with this workout, right? I'm gonna stay lighthearted about this, alright? So I deadlifted. I had to move into another spot. Somebody was in my spot. I'm using no chalk, no glove. I never use straps, and I'm not using any belt, right? And y'all read the title. I worked up to 505 pounds, I think. What's 495 plus 20? That's what I worked up to, right? This is 135 right here. I'm gonna show y'all each set. And this is squat every day, so my squats are at the end of the workout, right? And yes, I did this same workout yesterday, but I wasn't satisfied. I felt like my deadlift was so easy yesterday that it was pretty much a warm-up. So I can do it again. 500 pounds ain't that heavy for me. That's why I'm doing it with no gloves, no straps. And look at this roach. Yeah, what's up, Roachy Boachy? We in South Carolina, man. You know, we get them water bugs. They get harder thugs. So I went to 225. Easy weight, warm up, warm up, warm up. All of this is actually, the whole workout is actually warm up weight. Even the squat, really. Not really. Really, but not really. I'm trying to make sense. My squat, I'm bringing it back. My deadlift, I'm trying to keep it alive, right? Try not to lose it. Use it or lose it, right? But what happened? Every time I put more and more weight on the bar, every time I put another plate on the bar, like I say, it's a magnet. People get closer and closer and closer. They're not on camera. One dude that was in the area where I usually deadlift at, he got the right to be there. He was there first, matter of fact. I kind of know him for years in the gym. I don't know his name. I just know him from the gym. Waved at him, and he already know I don't talk in the gym. But every time I see him, he kind of distracts me. He wants to walk behind me. He wants to act like, he wants to say things. He wants to do things. I'm like, bro, and he older than me, right? So like I say, I'm not using gloves or straps or no chalk, no nothing, right? 405 pounds. Easy weight. Move like it's butter. And I just did 12 and a half hours of work at work. No excuses, just explaining, not complaining. Those ain't really factors, right? I look like I'm warmed up. I'm warmed up for my job, right? So I didn't have to do an extensive warm up at the gym. You know, I do warm up with the weight that I'm using. So I put another 45 on there. Had to use a skinnier one because I want to go heavier. These red plates are also 45, but if I put 5 of those on each side, I can't fit nothing else on there. Nothing. All right. So yeah. So I did 495. Went up fairly easy, right? No belt, no gloves, no chalk, no nothing. I added 20 pounds. And it took me about 20 minutes to do this set because it was like 3 or 4 or 5 grown men in the way. So I initiated my lift by telling y'all no belt, no chalk, no gloves, no chalk, no nothing, just raw bare hands. You know what I'm saying? And this is not complaining, and this is explaining. 505 pounds. Let me do the math. 495 plus 10 is 505. Oh, that's 515. Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna title that. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure. Okay, he cool. He knew I was recording. You can walk past my recording. I don't mind that. This ain't no Joey Swoll type thing. I dropped it. Why did I drop it? Because of my focus was gone, and it took me so long to get to that. And I had to move because people kept talking to me, man. So I had to move to another squat rack. I should not have to move away from grown men, bro. I should not have to move away from grown men. Not that dude that was in the camera though. I don't film these people that do this, and I don't film nobody on purpose, right? But people do be. It's a public gym, right? You know, it's all good. I don't mind. This ain't no Joey Swoll type stuff, right? So, hey man, don't tell Joey Swoll on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people walking past my camera, this and that and third. But when people bother you while you're mid-set, while you got millions of pounds on the bar, I'm exaggerating. I ain't that dang strong. Pound for pound, natty status, I'm natural. And I weigh 167 pounds, I think, this morning I did. Hey, man, for me doing 5 anything, that's crazy, right? So I'm bringing my squat back. Yesterday I did 3. No, I didn't. Let me stop lying. I did 295. I might as well say 300. No, I don't count nothing I ain't do. All right, and I would put 315 on the bar, and I was about to do it, but you know, I forget what the excuse was that day, yesterday. Yesterday. I was gonna do that today, but I literally ran out of time. It took me a long time to take all them weights off, and this scene is blurry for some reason. But it took me, and whenever I point up like that, that means I'm going up. So I went straight to 275 from 205, right? Because we running out of time. I shouldn't have to rush my weights because of other grown men. I had to take so much time moving from one squat rack to the other. That literally took longer than the workout. Not the whole workout, but it took way longer than my squat. It took just as much as, no, it ain't take as long as my deadlift did. Time in between sets and all that. Nah. It's just a shame, all right? If you're a grown man watching this, look, I was gonna do 315, but I ran out of time. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. I gotta get up out of here. Hey man, watch these other videos in this playlist. Don't be talking to people. Finally getting out of there. Look at the sky though. That's, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much a high contest in there. Hi. I want to say hi when I'm lifting every 5 seconds, man. Come on, lift, fucking boy, lift weights, man. How you do that so good? Because I lift.